Hello everybody, I hope everybody who is watching this right now know what day it is today. Today is a day where we specifically focus and debate or talk about women and our power, or like our role in the world, in the society, in specific where we live, for example, and the situations that appear today. It could also be cherishing how far we've come, how much we've accomplished, but also focusing upon what more we have to do, because the truth of the matter is that there isn't equal rights between women and men world over. There are women who are discriminated discreetly or openly. Some countries have very bad, to say the least. And in specific, Syria, for example, I read this article my friend posted that women in camps there are scared to go to the toilet because they're scared of being raped or sexually abused or beat or discriminated and anything like that. And the truth of the matter is that we have come far. We have to think, well, we've made it very far. For example, in Norway. But there are still situations where that maybe aren't talked much about, even in the Western society. And up north here in Norway, for example, there is still between 8,000 and 16,000 rapes every year in Norway. And Norway is a country that is looked upon as this perfect paradise, and whatever you may put into it. And there are discriminations at work. Women have a certain role at workplaces, like where they only do womanly things, and basically there are things that we don't see that are happening, and we should think about making it equal still, even though we've come so far. Like, women are allowed to vote in Norway, etc., etc. Women are still discriminated and still looked down upon in societies, and in many countries in the world, women are abused, raped, and such. They're basically just objects that stay in the house and do womanly things. And it really makes me mad that it is like this, but I mean, that's what this day is about cherishing our role as dominant and as powerful, as well as, of course, men are powerful. I'm not discriminating men in this video, if anyone were to say that. I'm just saying that today we focus upon women, and remind people that we have more to fight for, we have more to accomplish and help, and us as Western society should be able to lend a hand or try to do whatever one can do to help other countries. And that's why I'm in Amnesty International, because I want to have some kind of contribution to the outland, the other countries and other situations that I am lucky not to be in, but I have the opportunity to lend a hand or to do whatever I can do to help out people. And that can be the smallest thing, sending a letter or debating, or as today, bringing up this topic and bringing up that it isn't as good as we think. Some people struggle personally because they are being discriminated by men, and some have been abused and live with that their whole life, and that is because something the male sex did to them, and it is so sad, and I just get frustrated when I think about it. But it's something we cannot avoid. We cannot be ignorant in this society. We have to work and do whatever we can do because we have the opportunity to do it, most of us. There's a lot of good in the world, but we should not look away from the bad, because because we know that there's a lot of good, and because a lot of us do live in the good, we have, as I've said many times now, the opportunity to share this good, and you know, what goes around comes around. So my contribution tonight is to go to this bar, or like bar, yeah, it's a bar, I guess, Jimmy Legs, and be for the celebration of Women's Day. And there's probably going to be some information there about some situations, and maybe ways we can make the situation in the whole world better. And just going to that for an hour can maybe change someone's mind, or like make people think. The people that are there will probably start thinking more because they did attend that place, and even by going just to that bar and going to this event might make the people there think more, and maybe they will, for example, join Amnesty or join some other organization that fight for these kind of causes or situations. So yeah, I just want people to think about how far we've come, but also how far we can go, and maybe research what Women's Day is all about, and think about how blessed we are to be women. Men have their pros and cons, but women also have their pros and cons. We're both equal. We're both, we both have good and bad, both sexes, and nobody has more bad than good, because it's independent what you think. Like, I think it's a good thing to give birth and have that pain, while other women think that that's a bad thing. Well, I think it's good that we are the ones to like carry the child and be like the mother role, and still in this society I can get a job, I can go out of the house if I were to have a kid. So I'm very lucky in that sense. But I want us to all come together and join as women, but also not discriminate men and say that men are stupid because of this day. That's not what it's about. It's about being aware that women have a strong role and women have come far in today. So yeah, it's just a reminder that today is a special day, and today is a day that should be marked and celebrated and spoken about. It shouldn't be like a weird holiday, or like, you know, the weird day that doesn't really mean anything. Like, there is actually a Go Braless Day. That's not exactly a day that everyone knows about, but this is a day that everyone should know about, and everybody should pay attention to and celebrate, or be reminded in some way. And this is maybe the reminder to you that today is a day that should be reminded and taken notice of. So I hope you've heard about this day, and if not, now you have, and now you know, and now you can go research and find out how women have struggled in the past, and how we've come far, but still have far more steps to take on this journey of women's rights and equal rights between the two genders, and so on and so forth. Thank you for watching.